Hi, welcome to my haircut. Look at the creative sectioning using triangular sections. Notice that the front section is a large triangle, and the sides over the ears are two small triangles, and then the back, a triangle section left out. Now's the fun part. We start to cut. I'm using my curved Moto shears for a better part of this cut, as well as my straight shears. You're going to start with 0 degrees or natural fall and cut straight across, cleaning up any little strings. Then we're using a traveling guide, staying at head shape or 90 degrees, noticing the curve of the head to create a true 90 degree from head shape. Notice how we have to move our fingers to capture every hair in that 90 degree to head shape. Following the sections around with our traveling guide, we're cutting this entire lower triangular section 90 degrees to head shape. Checking our work. Check out that triangle. It's nice and short. What does that remind you of? Okay, here's where we get radical with this section over the ear. We're going to create our disconnection. Pinch it and twist it. Pinch and twist again. Cut straight across. This will curve over the ear slightly, creating a blunt line curving over the ear. Do the same thing on the other side. Comb straight down, pinch and twist, pinch and twist, cut straight across. Creating that slight curve over the ear. What does this remind you of? As we come to the front, we're going to use the same technique that we just used over the ears. Taking our large triangle section and combing it down. And now working with a true fringe, recession to recession, pinch and twist. We've all seen this before. Pinch and twist. Pinch and twist. And cut straight across. Again, creating a nice blunt curved line. I think I'm really funny. So here you can see the sections that are left. As we move into the next section, dropping out everything, this is where we will connect our disconnection, softening our lines. Sectioning out a small square on the top of the head. cutting that off just like our other sections, cutting straight. Next, we're switching to our curved Moto shears. They're curved. I love using curved shears to create a softer line, much like using the razor, but with a very, very blunt cut, just a softer line. Over directing to match point A to point B, so the short point of the square to the length left in our section, and using our curved shears to take off the bulk. Again, over directing, using our curved shears in a straight line to take off the bulk. We're going to continue this around the head to lightly blend our disconnection in. Over directing to cut off any leftover strings and any inconsistencies we might see. Coming back, continuing on with our blending, cut triangles over the ears, blending them together by pulling the section out 90 degrees from head shape and using our texturizing scissors, 1, 2, 3. Pulling the top of the triangle up to 90 degrees to head shape, 1, 2, 3. Generally texturizing 3 times or as the thickness of the hair requires. So we'll come around to the other side, finding our blunt cut triangle over the ear section. And again, pulling this out 90 degrees from head shape. 1, 2, 3. Coming to the top of the triangle, 1, 2. There wasn't enough hair left there, so it only required 2 swipes with the texturizing scissors. Now here's where we catch our techniques up together. In the length that's left, everything above the occipital bone, one, 2, 3. Again, to the top of the triangle, 1, 2. Paying attention to how much hair there is. We don't want to over texturize and lose the shape. We want to leave those little pieces on the bottom. That's an important detail of this haircut. 1, 2. Coming up to the top of the triangle, 90 from head shape, 1, 2. Continuing to move around the head. Looking at each section, checking our details. And this is where you detail out to your preference. I'm cutting off some bulk to create those wispy lines in the back. This is the fun part where you get to detail every haircut to the way you like it and to your client's preference. Now, this extremely disconnected haircut might not be for everyone, but how could you incorporate some of these techniques into a more classic style? Checking my lengths. Continuing on with my detail work. She's kind of cute, huh? We'll soften the bangs just a little bit. You could wear them very blunt. You could leave them like that, or soften them just a little bit. Because this haircut has a lot of texture, I'm choosing to soften them in the same way with my texturizing shears, except for this time, not perfectly 90 to head shape. We're pulling them straight out. Instead of straight up. Softening the fringe just a little bit. Making sure we leave some length. Taking these top pieces up, and we're going to twist and texturize. Oh, look at that hair flying at you. That's fun. Same thing on the other side. Maybe it doesn't need it. There's a little bit of hair there that can be texturized. Again, these things are client and stylist preference. She's starting to look pretty put together. Here's the finished look. As you can see, it's a versatile hairstyle that can be worn soft or edgy.